Good day, everybody. I hope that you're well and also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 4 English lesson on synonyms. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English Language Arts, grade 3, grade 4, sorry. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of synonyms. All right, and our chapter is synonyms. Our subject is English Language Arts, grade 4. And the lessons that we are going to be doing under the chapter of synonyms is to choose the synonym, and which sentence has the same meaning. All right. So synonyms, right? Synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it is words with almost the same meaning, right? So that's synonyms. It's words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning, right? So it is different words, but the meanings are the same. All right. And if we look at an example of synonyms, right, we said synonyms are words with the same meaning or it's words with almost the same meaning. We have dad and we have father, right? So, dad and father, those are synonyms. It is two different words, dad as well as father is two different words. But the meanings of those words are the same, right? It's the same or almost the same. Because if you want to call your dad, right, or you want to make mention of, let's say, your caregiver, right? And then that is, we either call him dad or we call him father. It's basically playing the same role, just two different words. If we look at more words that are, like, let's say, examples of synonyms, right? Then words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning are words like I'm going to write it down. So words that are synonyms are words like to speak, right? Or to talk. So speak and talk are two different words but the same meaning, right? Or almost the same meaning. If somebody were to say have a safe trip, right? Then you can also use the word have a safe journey, right? So trip and journey are the same or almost the same. I am sad. Another word for sad would be I'm unhappy, right? I'm good, like I'm doing good, or you can say I'm fine, right? Those are words that are synonyms, right? Um, an infant, an infant, right, is also a baby, right? So we can say an infant, or we can say it is a baby. If we say you need to choose which phone you want, right? Or you can select a specific phone that you want, right? Oh, that is correct, right? Or we can say that is accurate, right? These are synonyms. It is correct, or we can say it is accurate. Choose something or to select something. If something is difficult, right, then we can also say that something is hard. Like this is so hard to do, or this thing is difficult, right? We can say large and big to exit something, or a place is to leave a place, right? or to leave a room, to exit a room. If it's difficult, it's hard, but if it's also easy, then we can say it's simple, right? That is, you can see words that are the same. I am afraid of the dark, right? Or I'm scared of the dark, right? Um, let's think of more words. If something is true, we can also say it is correct, right? Because it is something is true or correct. Um, to start something, begin something. If something is true, then it's false. And then if we can also say, if it's true, then it's correct. And if it's false, and then we can say it is untrue. So do you see that is basically just the same, but it's just the opposites of the meaning, right? And then lastly, we can say when you are ill, you are sick, and to do something fast is to do something quick, right? Those are words with the same meaning or words with almost the same meaning, and we call those synonyms, right? All right. So when it comes to synonyms, once again, we said synonyms are words with the same meaning, or it is the words with almost the same meaning. So it's basically just two different words, right? But the meanings are the same, or it's almost the same. And we made mention of these few words, which is to speak or to talk. So you can even tell someone you can speak about it or you can talk about it. Have a safe trip, have a safe journey. I am feeling sad, right? Or you can say you're feeling unhappy. You can say I'm good or I'm doing fine. I need to that race I finished the race fastly or it was fast. That was quick. I'm not feeling well, I'm ill. Or you can say I'm not feeling well, I'm sick. An infant is a baby. You can either choose something or you can select something. Something is correct and something is accurate. If something is difficult, it is hard. If it's large, it is big. To exit a room is to leave a room, right? Do you see how these words are the same, right? If something is not true, then it is false. So false is untrue. We can either start something or you can begin something, or you can say, I am at the starting line. This is where we begin, right? You can either say that something is true or you can say something is correct. And I'm afraid of the dark or I'm scared of the dark. And if something is easy, it is simple. You can say I'm clever and I'm intelligent, right? Smart or clever, right? It depends. But these are all the words, or actually, like most of the words, or some of the words that I can think of that are synonyms, right? Words with the same meaning or words with almost the same meaning. All right, so now we're going to aplusstudents.ca where we are going to continue with our chapter on synonyms, and we're going to choose the synonym and we're going to say which sentence has the same meaning. All right, we're going to choose the synonym. All right, so once again, synonyms are words with the same meaning, or synonyms are words with almost the same meaning. And we made a few examples of all the synonyms. All right, so if we were to look at the word things, right? Things, if we were to find the synonym of things, and then the synonyms of things are stuff. Stuff is just like your random things that you have. It's like we'd say like these are the stuff that I want to donate. These are the stuff that I want to give away. These are the things that I want to give away. These are the things that I want to either give away, right? And things or stuff, they are like objects, right? Yeah, so stuff and things are the same, right? Because things and stuff, they both mean objects, right? Things that you use, things that you don't use anymore, it is stuff, it is objects, right? Those are things, or another word, it is stuff. So stuff is correct. Tremble, right? Tremble is to shake. So to tremble is to shake, right? Usually tremble is or to shake. And tremble basically means the same as to shake. So tremble is almost like shivering, I guess. Yeah, to tremble is like to almost like you're shivering. That is basically what trembling means. So people tremble like usually when you're cold, I guess. Um, and we shake things, or you shake your body. You can shake your body, or you can shake things, right? But tremble is like, for example, where your body shakes. Usually your body shakes in the form of like when you're like really getting cold, like you are really like showing like, oh, like you know, because of you're freezing or something, right? Or because you are excited, or because you're anxious, right? That is how you are shaking or trembling. That is what tremble means. And then shake is to, of course, either shake something or to shake things. Then we have smart, right? And another word for smart, so smart, another word for smart. What is another word for smart? Yes, so another word for smart is clever or intelligent, right? That is smart, right? So we can either say that, oh, you are so smart, or you can say, oh, you are so clever, or you can say that, oh, you are so intelligent, right? But we still know that it means the same as you are either able to learn something quick, right? It means that you get A's, straight A's. You're extremely good when it comes to learning, right? So you are basically able to learn and do things quickly. That is when you are smart or you clever or you intelligent. All right. So now we're going on to our test where we're going to choose the synonym. So we're going to choose the synonym. It says, which word is a synonym of imagine? So which word is a synonym of imagine? Not yeah, imagine. Is it to show something or to pretend? It's like imagine whatever. Is it to show or to pretend? Imagine. So imagine. All right. So imagine we can say it is to pretend. So option two is correct. So well done. The synonym of note. The synonym of note. A word that is almost the same or the same as note. Is a note to send? Is a note send, or is a note a letter? So note, is it send or letter? All right, so a note is like I write a note or let me write a letter. So a note or a letter are the same. So option two is correct. Well done. To destroy something or someone, is it to ruin or to fix? To destroy something, is it to ruin something or to fix something? Destroy. Destroy. All right, to destroy something, we can say it is to ruin something. All right, so ruin is correct. Option one. All right, autumn. What is another word for autumn? Is it afternoon or is autumn fall? Autumn. Another word for autumn. Is it afternoon or is it fall? Autumn. Is it afternoon or fall? All right, so another word for autumn. Yes, it is option two because another word for autumn is fall. Right? So another word for autumn is fall. Perhaps. What is another word for perhaps? Is perhaps like maybe or is perhaps no? Perhaps. Is it maybe or is perhaps no? Perhaps. So perhaps. Is it maybe I will? Perhaps I might. All right, so perhaps means maybe I might. Perhaps I might. Complete, to complete something. Complete. What does complete mean? Does complete mean to finish something or distance? Complete. To finish something or distance. So to complete something, is it to finish something or complete is it distance? So to complete something, is it to finish something or distance? All right. And to complete something, right, is to finish something. I completed it. I finished it. Right? So well done. Finish is correct. All right. Option one is correct. All right. To fix something is to fix something, to break something, or to repair something. When we fix something, do we repair something or do we break something? When we fix something. Option one, break or repair. All right. So to fix something, yes, it is to repair something. So well done. Option two is correct, and that is to prepare something. All right, the last one. To find something. Find. What is another word for find? Is it to discover or forget? Find. To discover or forget. All right. And to find something is to discover something. So well done. All right, so now we're going on to the next lesson, right? Which is which sentence has the same meaning, right? So we said synonyms are words with the same meaning, or synonyms are words with almost the same meaning, right? So if you change a word within a sentence to its synonyms, the meaning of the sentence then stays the same, right? So if, for example, we said that we had mentioned now different synonyms, or we mention words that means the same as the other word. So even if you were to change that word, right, the meaning will still be the same, right? So for example, dad and father, those are synonyms, right? So if we were to, for example, say my dad is a teacher, then even if we were to say my father's a teacher, it will still mean the same thing, because dad and father are synonyms, meaning those two words are, they mean the same thing, right? It's the same like we said, to find something is to discover something. So even if we were to say, do you think we will ever find life on another planet? It would be the same as, do you think that we will ever discover life on another planet? Because discover and find is the same. All right, so let's go to our test where we are going to say which sentence has the same meaning, right? Just look at the word in bold. The word in bold, we just need to basically change that word and choose the correct synonym. And then we will be able to say which sentence has the same meaning. It says, when we went camping in the woods, we roasted hot dogs over a fire. So look at the word fire. What is another word for fire? Do we say when we went camping in the woods, we roasted hot dogs over a flame? Or option two, over a hole? The same as fire. Does flame mean the same as fire, or hole means the same as fire? All right, and another word for fire, right? We can say, when we went camping in the woods, we roasted some hot dogs over a fire. Or another word for fire, we can say, over a flame. So option one is correct. Fire or flame is correct. So well done. So option one, yes, number one is correct. Canada is a North American nation, right? That stretches from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. So another word for country, another word for nation, sorry. Another word for nation is that Canada is a North American country or North American zone that stretches from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. What is another word for nation? Is it a country or is it a zone? All right, another word for nation. We can say Canada is a North American country that stretches from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean. All right. Tomorrow, okay, before tomorrow, perhaps we can go to the movies if we finish all our chores. So perhaps. Does perhaps mean tomorrow, Or does perhaps mean maybe? Perhaps. Does perhaps mean tomorrow or does perhaps mean maybe? All right, so perhaps we can go to the movies if we finish all our chores. Another word for perhaps is like maybe we can go to the movies if we finish all our chores. So maybe is the same as perhaps. So well done. That is correct. All right. Is there room on the boat for three adults and one kid? What is another word for kid? Is another word for kid a suitcase or a child? Kid, a suitcase or a child, the synonym of a kid. All right. Another word for kid, right? We say, is there room on the boat for three adults and one kid? Another word for kid is there room on the boat for three adults and one child? So, child is correct. All right, let's do the last one. It says Hannah left a sweet note on the kitchen table for her mom. Another word for note, is it pie or is it letter? Note. Another word for note, is it pie or is it letter? All right, and another word for note, we would say it is letter. So Hannah left a sweet letter on the kitchen table for her mom, which is letter and note. Option two is correct. All right, so this is now the end of our lesson on synonyms. We see that synonyms are words with the same meaning or almost the same meaning, and we made a few mentions of different examples of synonyms, right? Where we said words like, for example, dad and father is the same. Words like for beginning and start, right? Those are synonyms, right? So we made mention of quite a few synonyms, words that are with the same meaning or almost the same meaning. All right, so that is the end of our lesson. Thank you very much, grade 4, for joining the class, and I really hope that you're going to have a good evening further. Goodbye.